Hey guys, in today's video, we're taking a look at iOS 12 Beta 10. As usual, I like to make these videos for you guys to give you any additional information in regards to the battery, the performance, any new features and changes, any bugs that occurred within the software. And if you don't know, Apple released iOS 12 Beta 10 and also Beta 9 this past week of the 20th. Before that, Apple released iOS 12 Beta 7 and Beta 8. So we've been getting two betas every week for the last 2 weeks from Apple. Now, I didn't think that iOS 12 Beta 10 was going to make an impact or a difference, so I didn't run a battery test. I didn't do many of the performance tests that I usually do until I started using the beta. So that's why I wanted to share this update video with you guys, because such a minor update, 68 megabytes. You would think that not a whole lot was changed, not a whole lot will be impacted with the latest beta. But starting off with the few prompts at the beginning of the cycle when Apple released iOS 12 Beta 10, some users reporting the unable to verify update prompt and also the beta expire prompt as well. For those of you who have experienced that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I've been having issues, again, such a small beta update, only 68 megabytes, with the settings application. Believe it or not, going into menus is choppy, slow. Things seem to be slower than Beta 9. I'm not sure what the reason for that may be. Even when I tap into the menu like the battery settings, it would hang and stay forever loading. That was relatively fast compared to previous times I've opened this menu up. So I would click into the battery settings, it would just load and load and load and load for at least 15 seconds until I got the data. So right here, another thing I want to talk about is battery is probably one of the most important things for most of you guys. Battery has been cut in half. I'm not sure what went wrong here. Again, such a small update. If you remember my previous beta, 8 hours of on-screen time was what I was experiencing. 4 hours on this beta. Whatever Apple changed wasn't for the good. Now, this may vary depending on usage, on how you use your device, but I tend to use my device pretty much the same way every day. And I know a lot of you guys probably do as well. You know, you don't vary as much when you're using your device just every day. You just kind of have a trend going. So anyway, the on-screen time is only 4 hours, which was 8 hours on the previous beta, and I'll have to dig into this to see why. And the off-screen time is only 11, and it used to be 25 minutes with the previous beta, so pretty much cut in half here for the battery performance. Now I do want to run a battery test, a real battery test as I do from beta to beta, because I didn't do it for this one because, again, such a small update. I didn't think anything was going to be impacted, but I was surprised. Now, don't get me wrong, most of the software is running very, very well, but when it comes to, like I mentioned, the loading times, if I go here to tap on messages and compose a message, it would hang in some cases. So just kind of like loading times within between menus and settings and things like that. But overall, I want to say 90% of the software is running great. It's just that 10% that is still hanging and lagging behind that I think Apple should be able to polish up before its official release. And of course, target that battery performance, because I'm not sure why that's happened. That's a drastic change in battery performance. I'm going to do a more in-depth battery comparison here internally, and then if Apple does release the next beta next week coming up, then I'll just compare it to that and see where we're at. I just wanted to share this quick update with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you running into any, lagging issues and battery performance issue with the latest Beta 10 if you're running this one, or even you public beta testers? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.